The Ministry of Agriculture continues to embrace technology as part of its thrust in achieving a greater efficiency in the industry. Its latest advancement is the introduction of drone technology within the sector, geared at assisting field workers, particularly extension officers, to carry out their duties in a more efficacious manner. To this end, the ministry has embarked on a 3-month comprehensive drone technology training, which is being funded by the Food and Agricultural Organization, the FAO. The curriculum comprises 3 modules: commercial drone flight safety, mapping techniques, and monitoring strategies. Marine ecologist, commercial drone pilot, and trainer of the sessions, Dr. Kimberly Baldwin, said the training is extensive and comprises practical activities throughout different areas in St. Vincent. Dr. Baldwin emphasized that the collection of high-quality data is important during the drone exercises, which engages participants with learning how to map effectively.
Amazing. The first day, we just did a training mapping mission. We went down to Arnisville, the old runway, and we just practiced and did some more flight skills and learned to map there. And then the next day, we went and guns blazing. We went down to the South Coast and we mapped all through the South Coast Marine Conservation Area. We mapped Blue Lagoon, Caliqua, the whole fisheries, the Coast Guard base, and then we even went down, and by the afternoon, the rest of the team had mapped all of Young Island, the fort, all the way to Villa Beach. So we did pretty good. That was the second day. Then the third day, we switched over to agriculture, and we went up to Maspo, to Montreal Gardens. And the team that day, again, during training missions, this is the first time we did more rugged terrain. So the coastal area's got its own challenges because you're by the sea. But when you get up in the mountains and you start mapping farmlands and forests up in the hills, you know, with the fog was coming in, it's treacherous. And the team successfully mapped over 200 acres just that first day. There was 8 of us mapping. We split the guys, and we have 1 woman also that is a drone pilot, and 7 men, but we split them into groups of 2. So we had 4 drones out there, and that was just doing 1 battery each because it was a training mission, and I need to be with them one-on-one. They can't be all flying at once right now. So I had to reel them back. We could have done more, but...
The former UWI lecturer indicated that participants must learn to handle any emergency and how to fly well and professionally, noting that commercial international operational standards are being used during the sessions. The drone technology experts stressed that the sessions will also utilize the data to create information to obtain a baseline map of the agricultural regions in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, while incorporating artificial intelligence, AI tools, to highlight the health of plants, among other initiatives.
Because at the end of the day, I'm an ex-UE lecturer, it's got to be high-quality data. There's no point in going out here and just collecting any old data. So more than 50% of this class really is about data handling, data management. Once we get the drone maps, how do we use that data to create information? We're using automated tools. We're using drop-down, web tools like you use on the internet to measure area. We'll be able to get slope and the contours of the agricultural lands. And so I'm teaching them how to use AI tools that will automatically tell us the plant health of the crops. So that's where we're going next. And then working with farmers and fishers to map their local knowledge of the problems and the issues in their crops. And maybe when storms and other disasters happen, what impacts do they have? So by, first of all, going across the country, that's our mission this year with this team under this project. It's the Disaster Risk Management Project that's funded this, is to get a baseline map of the entire country's agricultural regions, so that if anything happens, we have a before and we have an after, and we can very quickly quantify the amount of damages that and also how much different types of crops do we really have here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So it's really exciting. The team has done well this first week, but we've got 10 more weeks to go. So I'm coming back in about a month's time, and we're going to, after they've mapped and monitored several areas, and then teach them more about these automated tools, the data analysis. And then we'll be going out and using these maps, working with farmers, working with fishers to map their local knowledge and validate the information the drones are taking.
Minister of Agriculture Saboto Scofield Caesar stated that the program is geared to enhancing data collection, which is vital in building a robust agriculture sector. The drone training will end in October.